Well, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? This is Connor Work. And
Hello,
folks,
hello,
it seemed just like
hello.
yesterday we had another replay coming on out here, but you know what? We thought we'd give you some more Bob Orr. And with that in mind, who's duking it out, Rang? And with what? And how much are they getting paid?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have Gearhead 117 playing Group Partner, and he's getting paid with a Vanguard salary. And on the right-hand side, playing as Third Guard Tank Corps, we have Adler 3000 with a Maverick
Okay, so
salary.
Maverick, we've seen a lot of hate for that recently. Is that going to be something worthwhile, do you think? Or how's that going to work out?
I think a third guard tank core, so it can be a pretty good combination because you've got those very expensive IS-2s. So having 180 income in B phase to pop out those IS-2s quickly and then use them to do IS-2 things, which using those blowing everything up, is a pretty good play because that's really all you have going for you as third guard tank core is the IS-2s, to be entirely
Well, to
frank
be
with you.
con with you, I am going to tell you right now, we are going to see definitely, I would call, a very big push in the south from our Tankovy companions. What do you say is the general play over here from Gearhead? We've seen him play before, and actually, I think we've seen him play Hartnett before. So, what do you recall about him?
Um, well, we got some T-34s being brought out immediately. So I really want to see the actual start deployment to see if he actually decides to do a rush over the bridge. Maybe he's going to try and do something up north, as he does have a head share. And yeah, looking at the deployments,
Some very optimistic Russians.
I think very optimistic. Jeez Louise, he wants to get all in that middle.
Yeah, I don't see that going particularly well.
And he does have one IS-2 being brought out, going to be using it on the southern flank for fire support capabilities. So we'll have to see how that goes.
But we are going to see testicle play from the Germans. Excuse me, the Germans.
Oh yeah.
Um, and is this going to get matched PTRSs moving forward? Just okay, it's one PTRS and not a bit cheeky. So a very, very big,
Mhm.
I call it light infantry opening from the Russians.
Yeah, especially down south, using a lot of those flamethrower troops to rush to the point. All the way in the far south, it's not going to work auto rail as Gearhead has the hike. Oh no, this could actually work. Maybe it's kind of close. Oh wow, that worked. All thanks to the fire support they have the Shermans and IS-2 and support cannon stuff. Good job.
Yes, but
Good bloody job.
oh, I was just saying, say that Hussar squad comes in. Wasn't going to see that happening very well, but that got put to a lie very quickly. PTRS, no, wow, no,
Mhm.
we have a Panzer Shrek squad coming in behind. This is bizarre.
That is, yeah, that ballsy Russian play actually worked out, and that's a really good spot for Panzerschreck, actually. Yeah, this is the one nice thing about playing as Russians. When you got cheap equipped infantry, you can just rip around the map easy peasy.
The things that work for you, that should not work for anybody else.
Yeah, and I'm so surprised that Panzerschreck managed to get it alive, but Receive actually pays
Yes,
off
I don't
later on.
think Gearhead's going to remember that, though.
Yeah. Gearhead is pushing pretty heavy through the ball sack, firmly taking a grasp into it. But Adler is bringing up some pretty good CQC infantry to clear out the forest, which is the best call you can do really on the Russian side of the map here. Is just try to get some good stuff in the forest to deny
Hey, if you
good
don't want to
positioning
be
there.
have issues with the ball sack, you want to make sure you don't get shafted. I get it.
Exactly, you gotta take firm
Hey,
initiative,
just trying to make
especially with
just you know,
flamethrowers.
I think you're trying to make things
You
a little
can't
bit
really
too
go
hard
wrong
over
with
here on
flamethrowers.
Gearhead.
Mhm.
Oh, dick jokes. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, we got. Yeah, after Machiki's going on against the Jaeger Pioneers. Pioneers probably going to run, I
Grenades are
guess,
gone.
once they get
Grenades
the
are
grenade
gone.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with one grenade. That's all he's got. He's a one-trick pony.
Panzer Grenadiers aren't going to help out all that much, so So I do think with just the sheer infantry numbers, Adler should be able to hold on
I
to
don't
the
know. There's no.
forest.
Oh no, there is leadership
Maybe?
there. I was like, there's no leadership. Nope, there is very much leadership.
He's leading, just not from the front. He's letting his
I think you mean
peons do the work.
peasants.
Probably a smart move. Peasants, yep. Serfs,
They're
if we're being
surfers.
imperialistic.
Wow. Anyway,
It'd be pretty good map to surf on. Just surf right through the middle of the river. Well, not very
no,
ravey, but
like you like inner tube the entire way down, man, like a lazy river kind of thing. I see it. I see it.
yeah. It's attached to the back
Oh,
of the
I definitely
motorboat.
see that. Interestingly, the map has become blue again.
Very much so. Yeah, Gearhead's middle assault has definitely paid off a bit by sneakily capping run flag, but he is going to lose control of that as Adler's reinforcements are
Yeah.
boarding. Oh, the Panzer Shrek! He snipes a VK, but doesn't get the kill, yo.
Feel free to
Bit
shoot the thing. You have recon optics for a
Pathetic
reason,
from
my
the
friend.
Panzer Shrek. And,
Jeez.
okay, here we go. Got it, but barely before it left Panzer Shrek range, so good call. Down south, yo, things are looking really good for Adler. He's captured the fire support hill, and with the Shermans and IS-2s, or pretty high veterancy, he's going to do a lot of damage.
That's good, because the center's not looking too great for him. Yes, there's one MCHA. And yes, that MCHA has just completely and totally disabled that T-34. But there's more troops being rushed into the gap, and I think I saw a Tiger. Yep, a big kitty's coming in there, too.
This is always such a funny matchup where the Russians are using Shermans and then the Germans are using T-34s.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it?
It doesn't, but this is Steel Division 2, guys, where both sides use captured equipment, and I was trying to think
Well,
of
so
something
the
that
lines
doesn't
are made
matter.
up, and
The line.
and the tanks don't matter.
Yeah. Like I said before, it must have been really confusing in some engagements trying to figure out who was friend and who was foe with just tank silhouettes. It's like, oh, is that T-34s or yeah, T-34s?
Very
That's
true.
applicable to both
I
sides.
admit I am watching this Hetzer down south try to engage this Sherman. There's something just oddly beautiful about watching that Sabo round just kind of like just shoot out, just go way downrange. Actually, wait a second. Never mind, they didn't have
You know
Sabos at that point, did they? Oh, no, wait.
No, that's just
Yeah.
that's 17 pounders. It's like experimental Sabot rounds. APCRs is
You're right.
of
You're
smaller tanks and core.
Okay.
It's, it's
So that
still something you don't want to get hit
beautiful
by.
shot that goes way down range. Now, unfortunately for that Tiger, he is a beautiful cat, but I don't know, that IS-2's got claws too.
Yeah, and pretty big claws. Yeah, with a fat old 122mm. No, yeah, long range fight. I assume.
True. By the way, that's fat with a PHAT.
That's how fat it is, guys.
One brave Jaeger pioneer who unfortunately decided not to blow the bridge. He's now cut off in the Alamo, and that'll be pretty much taken out pretty darn soon. Yep, he bought the farm. Tiger is down, and the Jagdpanzer really needs to consider not being there.
Being anywhere else would probably be a good call for the Jagdpanzer, but he's not gonna make a good call at Jagdpanzer.
Regrettably, no.
Yep. Yep, IS-2 charges up the shower and kablooey. Up north here, things are a little bit interesting. It does seem like Gearhead is putting just a bit of pressure. He's bringing some light tanks as well as a Hetzer of his own, so maybe try to make a push up here. I mean, he's already got some infantry across the bridge.
You know, I was taking a look at that. The one thing I'm a little concerned about is the fact that this Jagdpanzer really is fairly immobile. I'd almost like to see both Shermans try to get a little bit closer on that. But since so much of the the Group Hartneck stuff is not the most beefy? I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Early on, yeah. I mean, the only real proper heavy tanks you get are Well, the Agpanzer, it has decent armor, and then the Tiger cards. But early on, you're really more using the VKs and T-34s just because you got more of them in terms of availability.
Sounds about right.
And Stokes
Sounds
as well,
about
if you got
right.
some.
I am noticing we are seeing a rather interesting tank column coming in from the south. 2 T-34Rs and 2 VK9s. Kind of a waste when you realize that, yes, the entire opposing armor core can see the tanks.
Yeah, I mean,
There we go.
bringing out. Oh, was he doing that to just draw fire to bring in the Messerschmitt? Because that seems like the case, but the Messerschmitt
Well,
no
Messerschmitt's
get
not going to
killed.
pin. The 150, you got to
No,
get that
it's
side
not.
shot, and he's not going to get
No,
the side
it's
shot here.
not.
He's gonna come at it from the front again. I remind myself that it's 150 for that penetration.
Yeah, it's not.
Meanwhile,
Very
here's
good
more
shot.
donations to the Automachiki and the Panzer squad. Here comes, that's one. Jeez.
Such
But
sneaky
he knows
positions.
it's
I love
there.
it. I absolutely love it.
Again
But
and
it's gonna
again,
work.
watch Automachiki's
There
going to
we
take out
go.
this T-34 as well. Here it comes.
Oh no, T-34, he catches onto the ruse, but I think it's going to open him up for the Panzer Shrek or the other tanks.
I'm so sorry, I just heard a plane crash. I don't know what it was or where it was.
Here we got Messerschmitt going on the Yak, but the 109 is a little bit outgunned. Yeah, especially if an M15 on the field, he's not going to have it.
And by the way, in the meantime, up north we see that push has been rather aborted. We have a Jaeger Pioneer who might be able to hold him back for a little bit of time, but highly unlikely, even with the rushing of 2 VKs coming in as well.
Yeah, and the Sherman's being brought in as well. Yeah, that's going to be a very dead Jaeger Pioneer.
Shame. Shame.
Ring the bell. Shame.
You know, I thought about going very GOT, and I was like, man, Season 8 was annoying.
It still hurts.
Still hurts.
It still hurts. Same with this PE2 that's going to come in. With a bunch of kabooms
Oh, I
and
didn't
the
see
Tiger.
him. Oh, dear God.
Yeah, it's...
I was like, yeah. And that's when we start rushing and stuff after it.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to rush here, unfortunately, so the Tigers is going to be able to get his cool back.
We had Rete Jaegers being trucked on in, but that freaking hill just controls everything.
Yeah. To be fair, at least Gearhead is controlling one of the flags, which is good. He just needs to get some infantry to the upper position, so even though he won't be able to get back the hill, I don't think there's going to be much of a chance for him taking that hill back.
Here we go.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's just
Panzer Shrek.
got so much freaking utility out of this. Here comes 3, 2.
Oh.
He's not in range. Oh my gosh.
Ah, come on. Smooth. I don't think he's gonna have to, maybe. And on the IS-2 isn't shooting, it's for Sherman, so they don't have a chance of killing.
Here comes.
Unload the infantry, goddammit. Unload the cavalry. Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He has
Jesus
won
Christ.
the center of the map for him.
It's definitely been a huge benefit having that Panzer Shrek. Real MLG plays.
Yeah, I'd like to pretend that that's not the case, but it's 100% accurate. And if you look at the minimap, you can see right now the Russians are giving the finger to the Germans.
Yeah. Even though, Adler has really good map advantage and whatnot, he is actually not winning at the moment because he just does not have those 2 flags along the southern area of the map. And up north, he's getting pushed a little bit. Gearhead has managed to make a little bit of a bridgehead up north, but not so much to make any big
Well, this is a much
plays.
reduced control than what was there before. And Hartneck, unfortunately, Gearhead plays, it seems, like a rather phase A heavy kind of deck. And Well,
Hmm.
to quote Leslie Nielsen in one of his films, that's a Noguda.
And it's not going to be good, especially once we get into his B phase. Is if Adler has his deck set up correctly, he should have a lot of IS2s and also a lot of Shamans, as he's bringing them out. And more IS2s is going to be more pain that Gearhead will
But again,
have to
like
deal with.
he doesn't have to bring IS2s. He's got 2-star Emchas.
Yeah, those things are also... You can pretty much deal with the majority of threats. They're a little bit hard time against Stugs and Hatches and Tigers, but still, in this sort of map with close range capabilities, stabilizers rings
As
out.
much as I want to disagree with you, you're absolutely right. The only thing holding him up right now is that the Hizoroks have all of those, G43 wannabes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's managing to just barely hold on to the flags along the southern flank, just due to strategic infantry placement. And Right Jaeger's beating out the guard squad, yeah. So that's gonna buy Gearhead quite a bit of time.
And in the meantime, we are going to see the Gearhead is going to rock the Casbah. We're going to see one of those guys come in the north. Adorable little guy. He's almost a real vehicle.
Almost. Just such a... I like how if you look at the Casper, if you zoom in, it has like viewports on the back of the vehicle. So you can reverse quickly out of danger, because that's what you're going to be doing 99% of the time.
No, I really paid attention to that.
Very odd design. Yeah, it's got like viewports all over the place. Looks like a robot.
So I hope none of my viewers get motion sickness, because that was their very, very odd camera work. I apologize to everyone. Now, the northern Jagdpanzer, who's been there for quite a bit of time, he's a couple of shells left. I'm surprised he's not gone down yet. Is he able to take out a couple of guys here and there? Yes, sir?
Yeah, he says oh, never mind, he does have to get picked off here, I believe, by the...
I think so.
26? Gun? Yeah, I guess so. But a Tiger is going to be taking his place. Not really much infantry supporting him by the Tiger, however. There's some, like the Panda Grenadiers and whatnot, but about to get killed, so getting some infantry up north would be a very good call.
It would, and with the death of the infantry in the town, it very, very quickly becomes a Soviet map yet again. Very lucky, I think, for Gearhead. He's got that one squad of Hussars holding that center bridge, at least nominally.
Yeah, and same with the Right Jaeger and Panda Grenadier along the southern areas of the map, just barely holding onto those flags, and even though, Adler has great map control, he doesn't have control of the flags, and you kind of need the flags to win the game.
Well, I think that's going to happen very quickly. So we're going to probably get it nearly a +2 here pretty quick. There goes the bridge, and with the bridge, the neighborhood, and that's 50, was 15-9 for a second. There we go.
There we go. It's all starting to come together for Adler now.
As that middle finger becomes more of a giant nose, extending into the German lines. And I think we're prepping themselves. Yep, they're prepping to pick up that Reiter Jäger as well.
Yeah. There we go. That's exactly what Adler needs to do. And if that 2-tick income advantage, or not income, but point advantage, you could... yeah. I mean, they have fixed salaries. There's no way we can change that.
Thankfully, Big D was not in this replay. That was earlier this week. And here is the end of any kind of control on the south central part of the map. Momentarily, we'll see it.
Up and yeah, just having that hill fire position with the bloody IS-2 is like I honestly think IS-2's probably been the MVP of the map, just due to the fact it's completely zoned to the southern area. The reason nothing is meant to move is just due to that tank. As we're all saying, Gearhead hasn't been able to bring up, like, he has no ground-based AT that can deal with it. So no, like, artillery or air power. I mean, since the message earlier, to try and knock it out. Because if he kills that, he does have a bit more of a chance to maneuver down south.
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, I mean, still all the Shermans and like guard squads that you have to break through still. But you know, at least there won't be a big FU cannon shooting at you while you try to do that.
I am watching his position to get it consolidated. We have the right T coming on forwards now. Any second, we should be seeing. Wow, they're out of position. Oh, never mind. There's the Sherman. So that actually could go and potentially turn around the little fight to the south.
Mm-hmm.
But we continue to have this moment. It's like Battle of the Bulge, you know, with the trains going down the tracks to like the 105s to Bastogne, and just we had that Tiger tank where they just on the track. Like that's exactly what's going on here. Bomber going after the Stug, center part of the map, north central. Actually, two of them. One going after Pack 40, the one going after the Stug.
Very dead Pack 40, and that's a very hurt Stug.
The shooter knocked out and the roach is wounded. Okay, so I'm surprised I can see a dead Stug. There we go.
Alright, he's living the Stug. No, he's no longer living the Stug life.
Stug's different as.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is not looking good for Gearhead at all. Adler's really managed to make a great shot of his B phase, and just took a lot of initiative down south, and even up north he's got a bunch of infantry and whatnot, maneuvering around, shooting stuff with their DP squads, so...
We have a tickle towards that 16-8. Not quite. Alright, never mind.
So close, so close. He just needs to deal with that right Jaeger squad down south.
This Tiger, though, does have line of sight on these Shermans.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, as we all know, historically, it's like 5 to run Tiger kills on Shermans, so he still has to kill another 4 Shermans to meet his required quota.
Well, that's how it was. You know, you kill 1 Tiger, you're an ace. You kill 5 Shermans, then you're an ace.
Yeah, exactly. It's like quantitative.
Definitely true. There's the 16-8. Do I hear 17? Probably not, but it's awfully close.
So close.
Don't worry, though.
Close.
The Panzer Shrek will get him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at it, and Adler really does have this in the bag. He has so much bloody infantry up north and down south of the position. He's really holding it. And then Gearhead, he's lost a lot of material. It doesn't have much in terms of infantry out on the field. And on a map like this, infantry really makes or breaks it.
Whoa! But we just had a Nabusier take out a Tiger with a long-range heat shell. North one, the 76-2? I think so. It was either that or the IS-2. The IS-2 was aiming in the wrong direction, though.
I'm looking at, like, the line of sight thing, and I have no idea what could have killed it. I think it might have been... It might have been a Boussier, yeah? Yeah, I think you might be right. I have no idea, actually. I guess we just have to check the chronology. I'm very curious what killed you. Anyway, the Tiger is no longer living. It's a dead kitten.
Very sad to hear that. In the meantime, well, the Panzer Shrek squad is still in play. Tiger is shifting on forwards, kind of brave idiot that he is. And I almost expect to see the Panzer Shrek squad being like, alright guys, gotta get into that actual house to the north. If we can get 5 tank kills, man, oh man.
Really make it worthwhile.
Worthwhile? Jeez, that guy's a hero of the Soviet Union already.
Using enemy equipment.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. Yeah, I'm just looking at yes. Gearhead. Probably going to be taking the big air pretty soon.
I am surprised he's not tapped already.
Got a bunch of Shermans being brought in.
Maybe he's just shifting into a different gear. You know, he's been the entire time. It's a manual. It's not an automatic.
think he's
Wait,
I think he's gonna
crew
wanna have
killed.
to shift in reverse show. Oh,
And he killed a freaking tiger. Yeah, that Panther Shrek is the god of the match.
the only way you can kill a tiger is with a panther Shrek.
But hey,
Other
man, tank
German
terror makes
weapons.
perfect sense.
So, mm-hmm. And right, you go down south. He's probably gonna go down to the Sapori Scrod, and that's gonna be another flag under his control. A fine addition to his collection of flags. all the red runs, yeah.
General Gearhead, you are a bold one. There we go. There we go.
Yep, yep. And holy moly, the KD. Holy
We're not going to
shit,
focus on that
the
too
KD.
much, but just
What
look at the kills real quick. Yep, Emcha, 4 kills. Other Emcha, 4 kills. Panther Shrek, 4 kills. Emcha, 4 kills. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Gearhead, he threw so much stuff into the Soviet jaws of scary Soviet weapons. Yet he just lost it all. He probably should have used a bit more in terms of... Oh, it was a Busier.
And you doubted me.
Holy shit. Sorry, I apologize. That's very impressive. I killed it. Like, hats off to the Busier or OB 25, 76, or 2mm. But yeah, I feel like... I mean, I say with Hartnett, sort of focus more on artillery, but you don't get that many artillery options with Hartnett to begin with. Like, got some more half-tracks and whatnot. But you definitely needed some indirect fire support to help bring that to his favour.
I just like to point out the fact that the guy who killed the tiger, his name is Prokofiev, as in like the composer at the same time. But that's neither here nor there. I wonder how many times they put in like little tiny Easter eggs in terms of names. I'm sure that's absolutely nothing they were intending. But well, until then, I guess I'll keep my opinions to myself.
Until then.
Rang, any last thoughts though?
Panther Shrek's
Oh yeah,
pretty
especially
powerful.
in the hands of the enemy. But right, with that in mind, folks, as always, thank you so much for kind of joining us today. If you like what you see, have your own replay, definitely reach on out to Rang or to me. But I guess until next time, I'm Con Ulrich.